ONTL Geek back for the teams tournament. Continuing on here in round number 2, and we got a good one here. We got a limited power trip, the number 4 seed, coming off a TKO victory over their round 1 opponent, same as their opponent, the number 5 seed, Vampire's Kiss. So both teams are coming off of TKOs to start their tournament run. So Koho, what do you think about
that? This should be a good one. I think both teams are going to be solid. We do this every match. Every team comes in and they play and they do well or they don't. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how these guys do.
All right, we'll see what these two teams have to say right now in promos.
I can't believe there's a trivia team called Vampire's Kiss, and I'm not on it. Isn't that wild? Oh my god. Garcia, I'm not going to lie to you. If we lose this one, it's my fault. I've antagonized these two so much over the years. Ever since the days of when this channel first started, I've been antagonizing these two in some way, shape, or form. So they might be trying to give us their best shot.
Okay.
But do you know what happens to Vampire's Kisses when they play Power Trip? The same thing that's happened to everyone else.
Oh god.
Let's get to work.
Yeah.
Peaceful Blazer season.
Do you want to take this? Because I got nothing right now.
Sure, Alex. We want to beat you. We want to kick your fucking ass. Really? I don't know. It's fucking 5 a.m. What the fuck am I doing here?
This little bastard hasn't slept at all. Alex is, I don't know what's going on. Yes, he has tormented me since this has been a thing. But now it's Geek. Why am I here? Of all people on this call, why am I here? Kaiser, why did you... I don't know why you picked me. We somehow made it to the second round.
Fuck it. Let's just get on with this.
Fuck it.
And let me get back to sleep.
Back from the promos. I don't know when people started calling David Garcia, but it makes me uncomfortable. And yeah, so we got blood feuds. We got people up at the butt crack of dawn.
We got people killing their teammates with how bad their own promos are. It's incredible.
Yeah. So let's just get right into it. Introducing first the number 5 seed in this tournament, Anthony Tisdall, Kaiser Huang, team up Vampire's Kiss. And their opponents, the number 4 seed in this tournament, we got David Garcia and the lovely AMC himself, the team of Unlimited Power Trip. Round number 1, guys, works like this. You get 10 questions from 10 different geek categories. You get 20 seconds to answer each and every question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. If a player gets all 10 questions right, you will receive a bonus question, and Alex will dab for you, especially if you're on the opposing team, because sportsmanship. We sponsor that here. You have 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the duration of the match. Any questions before we hop into round number 1?
No.
All right. So, Koho, go ahead and give them their first question.
Absolutely, guys. Your first question comes in the category of Marvel. In 2002's Spider-Man, how does Ben Parker die?
Take a general answer. Like emphasizing,
I don't know why we do this. In general, should be this, but
it should. It really should.
But oh well. Till we created this. Makes you
Until
look
we
like
start
you belong on a
asking
watch
for,
list.
Comrade answers. I think general will do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Anthony.
He's shot.
And David.
Shot.
And Kaiser.
Shot.
And Alex. Everybody. Yes, that is correct. Shot is correct. We'll go to your second question. In Star Trek, what was the first Star Trek film to feature the Kobayashi Maru test?
You think you could pass this test?
if I sneak into the control room the night before and rig it so that I can win, so that I can eat an apple in the process while making finger gun? Yes, probably I could.
But what kind of apple? That's the true. That's the true
Honeycrisp.
mark of this.
Honeycrisp is the only way to go. 5, 4, 3,
Odd.
2, 1. Pens down. It's ruined me for all other apples. And we'll go to David.
Statue to the Wrath of Khan.
And Kaiser.
The Wrath of Khan.
And Alex.
Wrath of Khan.
And Anthony.
Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan is correct.
All correct.
Clean sweep.
Your next question comes to the category of sci-fi killers. Who plays Marcus Wright, a machine who believes he is human in Terminator Salvation?
They keep coming up with
Ironic.
more words and phrases in this franchise for the subtitles. Salvation. Dark Fate. Genocide. Genesis. It's like ISIS, but led by a woman named Jen.
I was going to say led by the Zillennials.
Pens down. We're going to go to Kaiser.
Sam Worthington.
Shit.
And Alex.
Yeah. Sam Washington.
Ooh. And Anthony.
I just picked the wrong guy altogether. I said Christian Bale.
And David.
I said Sam Norrington.
And Worthington is correct. So Kaiser being the only one to get the point.
And the only one remaining perfect so far.
Way to go, Kaiser. You fucking jinxed them.
Gotcha.
We'll go to, and just because of that, I'm going to ask the DC question because fuck you.
Sad.
In Superman 2, Clark and Lois are sent to investigate a honeymoon racket at what landmark?
I feel like that Genesis bit, it'll end up on the video store. Someone will clip that out.
Well, hey, you know what? If
A moment from the
if
online.
if the OG ISIS is out there, come at me, bro.
You want to give them your address while you're at it?
That's a move.
I'll find it somehow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I live in the South. We'll fucking kick their ass. We'll go to Alex
Niagara Falls.
and Anthony
Niagara Falls.
and David
Niagara Falls.
and Kaiser.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is correct. Another clean sweep. Well done.
Your next question will cover the category of quotes. Which DC actor says the quote, "He stole my balloons. Why didn't someone tell me he had one of those things?"
You ever? But have you ever
Hard
sucked
to read.
helium out of a balloon?
I have. It's so it's a weird experience hearing this already very shrill voice, even higher.
Jesus.
We should get Butler to suck a balloon. I feel like that would just cause everyone's heads to explode.
That would be like a dog whistle.
It would
4,
be incredible.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go back up to Anthony
Jack Nicholson.
and David
Jack Nicholson.
and Kaiser
This was a 90% guess. Jack Nicholson.
and Alex.
Danny DeVito.
Jack Nicholson is correct. Vampire's Kiss extends that lead. It is 9-7 as we get into your next question. As we get into Middle Earth. Which member of Thorin's company is shot by an arrow escaping Mirkwood in the desolation of Smaug? Do you remember the Honest Trailers version of this where it's like Smuag? Smoog?
Smaug.
Smaug?
Smawage.
Smaug. Two arrows Smaug.
I loved the smoosh.
Death to Smooky.
Death to Smoogie.
What?
Take it
Gonna
early.
go to David.
He
And Kaiser.
Kitty.
And Alex.
Keely.
And Anthony.
I only know 2 of the names, and I picked the other one.
Keely is correct. So, Vampire getting into that lead a little bit as somebody's having a coughing attack.
Yes, me.
And your next question will come in the category of the MCU. Name 2 of the 4 years the Avengers travel back to in order to recover the Infinity Stones in Avengers Endgame. Some may call it the masterpiece of Kevin Feige's career.
Until he goes to DC and he makes a
Mhm.
real
A great Superman movie.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever do that. I would
No.
die of happiness. If
He would have to get like a $1 trillion check from doing that. 5.
I don't know. WB Discovery would do it.
Okay, repeat the question, please.
Sure thing. Your question again in the MCU. Name 2 of the 4 years the Avengers travel back to in order to recover the Infinity Stones in Avengers Endgame.
Just think, like, if we were living in an alternate reality, we would be on like Blue Beetle 3 and like Black Adam 2 right now,
Good
and
Lord.
Marvel would be trying to do Iron Man for the 3rd time.
One could only hope that would be a reality with it.
But reality can be whatever I want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go to Kaiser.
2012 and 2013.
And we will go to Alex.
2012 and 2014.
And we will go to Anthony.
2012 and 2010.
And David.
2012 and 2012 and 2014.
We can accept everyone's but Anthony. So it is the years were 1970, 2012, 2013, and 2014. And with that, we have a tie game.
Tie game.
So we get into your next question in the Wizarding World. Which character must Harry recover from the Black Lake in Goblet of Fire? I feel like if I ever came across a Goblet of Fire, I would like bring my marshmallows and be like, ooh,
Put your name on it.
free s'mores. Well, I mean, no, because the paper would just shrivel up.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Because then an old gay man's gonna scream at me for about 5 minutes, accusing me of things I didn't do. All right. 4, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Alex
Ron.
and Anthony
Wrong.
and David
Wrong. Wheeze.
and Kaiser.
Runil was asleep.
Ron Weasley is correct.
Your next question will come in the category of Star Wars, and it is, in fact, your penultimate question. How many Star Wars movies feature the appearance of Leia? I believe we are still tied up.
So it's a real tight game.
Barn
game.
burner. It's a tight game.
Tight, kind of like your belt after you finish your 3rd helping of Thanksgiving.
Bold of you to assume I wear a belt to Thanksgiving.
True. 5,
I got the elastic sweatpants on.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Anthony
8.
and David
8.
and Kaiser
8.
and Alex.
8.
You are all correct. It is 8.
If David got it, I was guessing the rest of us were right. So
All right, we stay tied as we get into your last question. Is in DCEU. In what type of vehicle is Billy Batson in when he is first transported to the Rock of Eternity in Shazam?
Can you?
Shazam.
Not. Come here.
You gotta have a little ooh at the end because there's an exclamation mark. And Shazam!
Some
Shazam!
Kind of like repeat.
Repeat. Repeat the question. Goodness, that was good. That's a good throwback. Oofa.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to David
Subway.
and Kaiser
Subway chain.
and Alex
Subway.
and Anthony.
Subway train.
That is all correct, and that is a perfect round for Kaiser.
Oh boy.
All right, so Kaiser, you will be getting this question from you. Just submit for one of the answer. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, your question. Name 3 of the 4 ONTL Geek films that contain the word first or last in the title. I'll give you a little extra time.
Captain America, The First Avenger, Star Trek, First Contact, Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
That is correct.
Yep.
The other ones would be The Last Jedi and The Last Stand. So that is correct. So with that, Vampire's Kiss does take the lead. It is 18-17, a real high-scoring match as we come out of round number 1. So round 2 works like this. 3 movies were chosen randomly from our randomizer. Those categories today being MCU, Marvel, and Wizarding World. Each category corresponds to 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, with the opportunity for multiple choice. That goes down to 1 point. There is stealing involved, so keep those heads on a swivel. You have Vampire's Kiss has all 3 repeats and a challenge, and Unlimited Power Trip has just 2 repeats and a challenge. Are there any questions before we head into round 2?
No.
I will assume by that cough the answer is no. So Vampire's Kiss, you can. Vampire's Kiss. You want to choose your category first or defer to your opponent?
Choose
We'll
category.
choose first, and should we do what we talked about?
I think so. You got to keep it away from them. I think.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take Wizarding World.
So, and then would you like to go first or second?
That I don't care about. You wanted to just see how they do in theirs, and then.
Sure. We'll go second.
All right. You want Wizarding World, and you'll go second, right? Okay.
Yep.
So, Unlimited Power Trip. Do you want MCU or Marvel?
MCU.
Is that
MCU.
MCU.
We said MCU.
Alex
yeah.
wasn't responding, so I was like,
Okay, so I mean,
yeah, you guys are like this.
yeah.
Anyway, all right. So you were getting MCU, and you'll go first. So Coho, go ahead and give me the questions in MCU.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely. Your questions in the MCU. Which MCU movie features characters visiting a retirement home only to find that it has been demolished?
That's
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thor Ragnarok, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. In Avengers: Age of Ultron, who is the first Avenger to encounter Pietro Maximoff, aka Quicksilver?
Hawkeye. Because he's in the field.
Yeah.
Says we have an enhanced in the field. Or no, it's Captain America. It's Captain America. So he says we have an enhanced in the field. He like flips him.
Is he? I am honestly.
Four.
Repeat the question.
Yeah. Which one is it?
In Avengers: Age of Ultron, who is the first Avenger to encounter Pietro Maximoff, aka Quicksilver?
That's our second repeat.
No, it's Captain America that started.
No, because I think it's Hawkeye, because we see Pietro go outside, and I think Captain America gets
whichever one you go. This
I
is your
think it's-
category more than is mine.
I think it's Hawkeye.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
Hawkeye, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What is the first name of the character known as the Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Ava?
Yeah.
Ava, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Whew, thank God.
Your penultimate question. William Hurt plays Thaddeus Ross in how many MCU movies?
All right. Black Widow.
Yeah.
Hulk, or the Incredible Hulk, or whatever. Civil War. And the one where he is a hologram, which I think it is Endgame.
Yeah.
And Infinity War, is it?
It's Infinity War, but yeah, go ahead. Are there any where he's just like a voice?
I don't think he's in Endgame then.
Okay.
I want to go. Do you want to shoot for 4?
Sure.
I cannot think of anything else.
Let's do it.
4.
Sure. 4, final answer.
That is incorrect. Just the 2-point steal.
He's at Tony Stark's funeral, right? So that'll make it 5.
Yeah, I think it's 5 because wasn't he also in Black Widow for a second?
Yeah, but they mentioned Black Widow.
Okay, then I would say one more. 5. Yeah.
5, final answer.
That is correct for the 2-point steal.
So what was the other movie?
So
It was both Endgame and Infinity War.
Oh, he was in Endgame. Okay.
It's Incredible Hulk,
In the funeral. Fuck.
Civil War,
Takes
Black Widow, Infinity War.
All right. Your final question in the MCU. In Spider-Man Homecoming, where did Peter tell Tony he was when he was actually intervening on the Staten Island ferry?
In band practice, I think that's right.
Yeah, because he quit. Yeah, because then he says that he quit band practice like weeks ago. Yeah.
Band practice, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Yeah.
So I have unlimited power to gain a total up to 25, but Vampire's Kiss with that big 2-point steal gets their total up to 20.
That is what I have as well.
All right, so Vampire's Kiss, here come your questions in Wizarding World. I'm sorry, are you ready?
Yeah. Sure.
Cool. All right, your first question. Which Wizarding World film features characters being taught about love potions?
That is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, I mean, you seem pretty confident about that.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Who is Neville Longbottom's date to the Yule Ball in Goblet of Fire?
It's Ginny Weasley.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Ginny Weasley, final answer.
Correct for 2 more points. And yep. Third question. At what type of location do Dumbledore and Grindelwald first meet at the beginning of Secrets of Dumbledore?
It's a restaurant place, kinda, but they serve tea, so.
All right, like, yeah, it was a restaurant in the end because it wasn't just like a cafe. There were seats and there were more people in it. I think restaurant would be.
Restaurant?
Yeah, restaurant should be good.
Yeah, restaurant, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And the lead. And your fourth question. In Chamber of Secrets, Moaning Myrtle says that the day she died, she was crying because someone had been teasing her about what?
Her glasses.
Her glasses, yeah.
Her glasses, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Newt is bringing the Thunderbird Frank to what U.S. state?
Arizona.
Yeah. I think
Arizona, final answer.
And that is correct for a clean sweep of Wizarding World. So at the end of round 2, I have Vampire's Kiss at 30, limited power trips 25.
That is what I have.
All right, so round number 3, it's going to work like this. The first 2 categories were chosen, leaving Marvel the last category standing, which means it goes into round number 3. Both teams will get a 2, a 3, and a 5 to answer. They will decide who takes the 2 and who takes the 3. And we go until somebody is mathematically eliminated. All right, so Vampire's Kiss, you are in the lead. do you want to go first? Sorry, do you want set 1 or set 2?
2.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, set 2.
So, Unlimited Power Trip, I will go ahead and be giving you your questions in set 1. Who is taking the 2 and who is taking the 3?
I think it.
I mean, you wanna take? I mean, I don't. What do you feel?
I'll take it. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right, Alex, here comes your 2-pointer. Who directed Blade 2?
Guillermo del Toro.
Correct, 2 points. All right, David, here is your 3 to tie the game.
Mhm.
In which Marvel film does the hero fight the main henchman while the song Give It Up by KC and the Sunshine Band plays?
I don't fucking know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I can't
It
even.
is Kingsman: The Secret Service.
All right.
All right, so here is our situation. Unlimited Power Trip must hit their 5-pointer. If they hit it, they give it back. They bounce it back to Vampire's Kiss. If they miss, Vampire's Kiss will win and advance to the semifinals of the ONTL Geek Teams tournament. All right, so, gentlemen, are you ready for your 5-pointer?
Yep.
All right. Your question. In Morbius, Morbius and Milo first met in a hospital in what country?
Oh. I want to say it's like Germany or Austria.
One of the two. Yeah, I don't remember.
Because it wouldn't be. It's a European country, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's not like France. I think it's.
Germany, right?
5, 4,
Repeat.
3, last repeat. In Morbius, Morbius and Milo first met in a hospital in what country?
Germany, Austria. What do you think? I think the kids are speaking some.
Yeah, I think it's Germany. Let's say Germany.
Oh.
I don't know, but yeah.
All right. Germany. Final answer.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Vampire's Kiss. The answer was Greece. It was Greece. So you had the first letter right, but it is Greece, and it is Vampire's Kiss moving into round number 3 of this team's tournament. So we'll hop right into our post-match interviews. Starting with our unfortunate losers today, Unlimited Power Trip. Look, I mean, 25 points out of round 2, 27 total. I mean, that result kills most teams. You just went up against Kaiser, who had a perfect round. Anthony went 8, 7, I believe. So really no stopping them today. How you guys feeling?
I feel
Well, David's dying, so that's not ideal.
I feel like if I hadn't changed Worthington to Norrington, we would have taken probably Wizarding World or something. I don't know, but that's fine. We knew coming into this that they were no slouch team. Like, come on, Kaiser has gotten like 3 perfect games already, and that's like, no matter what he says, that's something nobody else has done. Like, 3 perfect games is crazy. And Anthony, hey, he just step up his game. I don't know if he has been studying or whatever, but he got 8 in the last one, 7 in this one in round 1. So they were no slouch. And yeah, the 3-pointer, I don't know if I could have gotten it, but my brain is just it's not working today. So yeah, but we'll be back. I mean, we are going to get to that belt at some point, just not today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this does put you down to 2-1, but I mean, your first 2 results were TKOs. So I mean that does put you in a really high spot coming out of this tournament. You'll probably be around the same spot you are now, probably if there are no more upsets. But again, crazier things have happened in this tournament already. So going forward, I know David, you have a very important job to do going forward
Yes.
as the second captain in our little trios thing we got going on. So you got two players here who are eligible to be drafted. So, well, what are your thoughts on what your team could look like in trios?
I don't want to reveal too much, but whoever knows me, I think probably knows which way I'm probably going to go. But yeah, Alex, Cojo, both are definitely on the list to be drafted. So I wouldn't be surprised if both of them end up in a trio. Or Cojo could even be a captain, I think.
Very true. Very
never
true.
know.
He is that little four-person picture we got going. See who that final captain will be. So yeah, this is very exciting stuff. So the season isn't over for you guys. You still got that to play.
Yeah.
But for now, this is the end for you guys here in teams. All right. So we'll go into our winners today, Vampire's Kiss. And look, guys. Look,
What?
Anthony is shrugging. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing here yet. He's 3-0, and he hasn't answered the round 3 question yet. So, clearly, y'all are doing something right. Kaiser, you didn't miss a question. You machined your way through that round 2. Went perfect in round 1. Some tough questions in there as well. So, yeah, you, again, played incredible. 30 points in round 2 is almost unheard of. So, you guys must be feeling pretty good.
I mean, yeah. I'll be honest, going into this match, I was like, there's no way we're gonna win this. Yeah.
Literally, the goal of this was to have a lead of round 1 so that he could get Wizarding World and just keep them away from it, because they were going to get 10 out of 10 in Wizarding World if they got it. So Kaiser getting a perfect and getting that one extra point was essential for us winning this. Otherwise, this probably goes the other way.
Yeah.
But we're still here somehow.
In a mobile soul because it's Morbin time. But yes.
It is Morbin time.
It is indeed Morbin time, and it is also time for you to move on to the semifinals of this tournament, where you will be playing either the number 1 seed Necronomicon or this man here and his partner Jake Marangoni, the team of Rent. So, which of those two you think would be more appetizing for you all?
I mean, I have no preference. How about you?
It doesn't matter. I mean, they're both good teams, and we have just scrounged our way through a few rounds and somehow have an answer round 3. Either of those teams are probably going to make us answer round 3. That would be my guess. But
I mean, you never know. Like I said, crazier things have happened. We've had double-digit seeds move in the semifinals, knock off top-ranked teams. We've had KOs, TKOs that you would not expect, this one being one of them. So nothing but chaos here in this Geek Teams tournament. So we thank you guys for coming, and we will see you again in the semis. All right, let's wrap this one in a bow. Any final thoughts, Coho?
Yeah, I think that was a really solid game. Good performance from both teams, and I'm excited to see what Vampire's Kiss does go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if Kaiser continues to sort of duplicates his performance going forward, who knows? Who knows how far they can go? But this does mean the end of another great match here at ONTL Geek. Please go back and watch all of our other tournament matches if you've missed any. We got a current singles picture going with this man and 3 other competitors fighting hard to get that last captaincy spot in trios. Stay tuned for trios coming up in several weeks. That's going to be a huge event that we're really excited about. As well as check out our normal singles, normal teams, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. So for myself, from Coho, from Anthony, from David, from Alex, and from Kaiser, this has been ONTL Geek. And as always, guys, stay cool.